Welcome back to the York City Auditorium. We got 2:45 to go on the pregame clock. Both teams are getting up their final jumpers. Noah, keys to the game for tonight.
I think one of the biggest keys will be to not let the atmosphere get too much of your emotions into the game.
I love that. I absolutely love that.
Like, I believe that this atmosphere has been great. We saw that during the girls' championship game. It was such an awesome thing to be a part of. You felt everybody get into it, but I think the players need to not let that be a factor in how they play, because if they let the crowd affect how they play, it can either go one of two ways. It can affect them really good and they'll play really good, or that's how you get the yips.
You know, last night, Kevin Suits on 1011 was talking about how this building was built 80 years ago, and due to disrepair, we had to wear blankets a couple of years ago to be in this gym. The city of York, the Chamber of Commerce renovated this great building. I don't think the CRC is the same. I was part of the coverage when we were at home sites playing the final in Shelby, and quite frankly, it's not the same without being here at the York City Auditorium. There's sporadic seats open around the building, but it's a full house here at the York City Auditorium. The teams are going to their benches. We're going to go ahead and pause. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups here on KOOL Radio and Striv.
For any of your heating and air conditioning needs, call McCool Heating and AC, your Daikin Comfort Pros, at 402-724-2305. McCool Heating and Air proudly supports area athletes.
Milligan Family Medicine and Dr. Scott Vondervecht is proud to offer professional primary care to the community and accept most major insurance. Good luck to all area athletes.
Get your car or truck repaired right the first time at Lavander's Body Shops in Grand Island, Hastings, St. Paul, North Platte, Kearney, York, Omaha, and their newest location in Seward.
Get on over to your Napa Rally Auto Parts for Napa filters. Get your filters for cars, trucks, and tractors at your Napa Rally Auto Parts store in Stromsburg.
Carlson Irrigation is in the business of solutions, and teamed with Ranke Solutions are what they deliver. Ranke, more right than rain, and Carlson Irrigation, your local irrigation solutions expert.
Potter Repair in Beaver Crossing, your one stop for auto and diesel repairs. Don't settle for anything less than Potter Repair. Call EJ or John at 532-3525. Make RC Pit Stop your convenience store in Rising City, located right on Highway 92. For beverages, food, and gas, stop at RC Pit Stop in Rising City.
Welcome back to the York City Auditorium pregame for Cross County and Osceola battle between the 1 seed Osceola Bulldogs and the Cross County Cougars, the 2 seed in the CRC tournament. They're about to announce the starting lineups. We'll go ahead and follow along with them as the P announcer announces them to the sold-out crowd. The York City Auditorium is getting to the point they might have to lock the doors to this gym. Now we're going to go into the starting lineup for the Cross County Cougars. They're going to come out with number 4, Levi Miller, who had himself a really good night last night. It was a team effort, 4 players in double figures for the Cougars in their win last night. He's going to be followed by number 12, Ashton Syme. Following him will be number 20, Alex Norton. He also played really well last night in defensive threat for Cross County. He was probably the player of the game last night. Tanner Hollinger will get the start tonight after missing last night's game. And James Elgin, a junior, 6'3". He looks a lot taller and lengthier than that. He'll round out the starting lineup for the 2 seed, the Cross County Cougars. They are head coached by Jimmy Blex. Now, the crowd arises for the 1 seed, the home team in this one, the Osceola Bulldogs. They are going to have Isaiah Zalazney in their starting lineup. He's still slapping hands on the bench. So the Isaiah Zalazney followed in the starting lineup. Tough to see, followed by number 10, Colton Newier, a senior playing in his last game at the York City Auditorium. All these players grew up playing in this gym, followed by a sophomore, Kelby Newier. So we're going first names between Colton and Kelby all night. Number 14, Caleb Peterson, a senior, 6-foot-tall senior. And rounding up the starting lineup is Caleb Gustafson. They are coached by Jason Zalazney. Chase Thompson, Noah Boyd. The clock has been set to 8. Everyone in front of us is standing. We're going to have a heck of a time seeing them tonight. This is going to be fun. Cross County wearing their road blue uniforms, more grayish numbers with black gray trim. Osceola wearing their home whites with black numbers and orange trim. Osceola is going right to left on your radio dial. Cross County going left to right. James Elgin and Dale Gustin in the center circle Thank you for joining us tonight as Osceola wins the tip. Just to remind you, last year's game went to overtime between these two. Cross County was the title winner. Kelby gets it over to Colton. Now near side with it is Zalazney. Zalazney draws the foul on Noyd. That's a quick foul on Alex Noyd. That's his first. It's the first team foul on the Cougars. Zalazney will inbound it for the Bulldogs. He's looking for Kelby. Throws off the foot of Alex Noyd. He'll stay on this end of the floor for the Bulldogs. Zalazney will inbound. He's waiting for a couple screens. Gets into Gustafson. Gustafson's a lot taller than most players out there. He manhandles. Hollinger gets tipped out of play. They're going to say it's off Gustafson. That'll be Cross County ball. Will have their first offensive possession. Holy smokes, what an environment. Levi Miller brings it up to Syme. Syme dishes it to Noyd. Now Syme left wing gets it to Hollinger, who missed last night's game. He's wearing different shoes actually on each foot. Different ankle tape as well. Syme gets it to Miller near side. With it is Elgin. Takes it back to Syme. Miller, now Hollinger in the far right corner. Gets it back around the horn. Goes the Cougars as Elgin is in near side corner. Elgin picks up his dribble looking for Miller. Miller head up, looks down the post looking for Noyd. It's tipped away, it's thrown away by Colton. New Year. Bigger part of that's Kelby. Now Colton over to Zalazney. Zalazney goes right by Noyd, goes to the basket, goes up and lays it in. Isaiah Zalazney with the first 2 points of the game. 2-0 Bulldogs on top of the Cougars. Miller brings it up, guarded by Colton. Gets it to Syme. It's man-to-man. Both sides are going to show man-to-man the entire game. Don't be shocked to see Cross County pull some tricks out as well. Syme goes right, kicks it over. 3-ball, it's tipped. Gustafson with the tip. Miller tosses it back into Hollinger. Hollinger inside the paint gets to Elgin. Elgin, short corner, dishes it to Hollinger. Jumps up and lays it in. Man. I was concerned last night with him not playing. They'd lose a lot, but he's back tonight. I think that's going to be huge. He's Colton. Gets it over to Kelby, and a foul, an offensive foul on Osceola. Is that going to be on Gustafson? Yeah, it's on Gustafson. That's his first. First team foul on Cross County. I mean, Osceola, I beg your pardon. As Hollinger will inbound it. Levi Miller will bring it up, guarded by Colton New Year. Gets it over to Hollinger. Hollinger has Gustafson guarding him well at the strip. Just waiting for Elgin to come to the backside. Miller rolls up, hands it off. Hollinger's at the screen. Syme. Colton's playing well off. Miller, left side, that's Noyd. Noyd gets by Zalazney, gets to the short corner, kicks it out. 3-ball upcoming. That's strong. Levi Miller with the shot, offensive board by Hollinger. He dishes it right back out to Syme. Syme gets reached in on. I think they're going to give that to Caleb Peterson. No, it's going to be Kelby New Year.
I'm just going to say, I think Hollinger is completely okay. He's playing great so far.
I mean, when we're watching the warm-up of last night's game versus Nebraska Lutheran in halftime, you could see that he was favoring the left ankle, and I remember he turned it a little bit during the East Butler game back on Monday. I think they were saving him a little bit for tonight. Miller picks up his dribble, has Elgin to his left, gets it over to Hollinger. Hollinger is guarded by Gustafson. Also, I don't think you're going to miss a game like this unless you absolutely have to, as Noyd. Just hit to Miller in the corner. Miller looking for Elgin. It goes off Elgin's left arm and lands on the stage. 2-2 is our score, 5:15 to go. In this first quarter substitution, Thatcher Hansen comes on. So we'd like to thank Chickley Grain Jensen Lumber Company, Hits Towing, Bombsburger Welding, Cross County Wish Club, Cossack Milling, Milligan Family Medicine, and Nutrient Ag Solutions for coming on board, sponsoring the 2023 CRC. Peterson kicks over to Zalazney. Zalazney pump fakes, tries to go by Noyd, backs down Noyd, spins around, fires up the floater. It's here. What a shot that kid has. He's the type of player that he was starting as a freshman. Feels like he's been around forever. As Hollinger hands it out to Syme. Syme dumps it to Elgin in the corner. Elgin right in front of the student section. He loses control of his footing. He dumps out to Hollinger and lands on the scorer's table. It'll be a turnover. Ball back to the Bulldogs. Zalazney will bring it up. It's to Gustafson. Now Colton. 3-ball coming for Zalazney. It's short. Rebound to Hansen. Uses it. Zalazney helps on defense. Gets it over to Noid. Noid goes right to the basket. Past Zalazney. Misses it. And Gustafson manhandles the rebound away. And here he comes back on offense. He has Peterson in front of him. Gives it to Zalazney. He just missed the three. He takes that one. It's a deep shot. Rebound gathered up by Hansen. Hansen nearly gets reached on by Zalazney. Zalazney's trying to steal it or reach in. He ends up getting the steal. No, it's going to be a kick ball on Zalazney. Did not know who they were going to call that on.
It's kind of hard to tell from up here, too, because we can't exactly see the...
Well, we were right in view of that just happened. I couldn't tell if it was a foul, kick ball, or what.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to hear as well. Sign. Gets it over to Noid. It is hot in here as well now, too. Hollinger. Far right corner gets a screen, waits for Hansen to clear out. They go man-to-man against Peterson. Dishes it over to Sign. Sign gets a screen from Hollinger. Dishes to the right side, Elgin. Elgin is not afraid to take the three. Fires the pass to Hollinger. Now Hansen. 3:45 to go in the quarter. Driving to the basket, flicking it up. This time Hollinger gets fouled, running for the second chance to go on the line for two. He is still favoring that ankle.
A little bit. Not as much as yesterday, but he definitely still is.
Colton New Year just picked up his first. That's the third on Osceola. Hollinger at the free throw line. Misses the first. As the 2023 CRC is presented by Heritage Realtors, Carey's Restaurant Catering, Edgewater Insurance, Shelby Crossroads Awards, Premier Radio Public Power District, and Grand Central Foods. Hollinger just missed the first, so make it a 1-point game. Drains the second. He has all 3 points. Osceola up by 1, brings it up. Zalazney across the script to York here at the York City Auditorium. Going up against the man-to-man defense, he hands to Gustafson, and Gustafson hands it over to Kelby. Now in the far corner with it. Gustafson, he pump fakes. Good position, he tries to dish it to Peterson, skips it out, 3-ball coming for Kelby. It swishes it home. Kelby New Year with his first 3 of the game, makes it 7-3. Sign, drives right, kicks it to Hansen, loose ball on the floor, a whistle. What's the call? Did they call a foul? Yeah, they are.
A blocking foul?
On New Year. Colton New Year. It should be 2 on him. Yeah, that's 2 on Colton New Year. That's number 4. As Braden Santos comes in for the first time for Osceola. I also see Braxton Mestel as well for the Bulldogs. Inbound comes out to Hollinger. Gets it over to Sign. Sign. Pump fakes. Thought he was going to take the 3. Gets it over to Miller. Miller picks up his dribble. Dumps it down to Noid, and Noid gets fouled going for a shot. They're going to give Braxton Mestel the foul who just came in. That's his first. That's 5 already on Osceola.
Yeah.
To the line goes Alex Noid. Swishes the first. 7-4 Osceola in the lead with under 3 minutes to go in this first quarter. Second free throw from Noid. Missed. They're 2 for 4 from the free throw line so far this game. As Gustafson will dribble it up for the Bulldogs. Gustafson dishes it to the left side. Driving up to the top of the key with it is Santos. Zalazney now will call play. Spins around. He's getting hounded. Kicks it over to Santos. Santos pump fakes, drives baseline. Has Miller on him. Now Gustafson. Gustafson, tallest player on the floor right now. Goes up over Hollinger. Hollinger swats him.
Wow.
That was a heck of a play by Hollinger. He's a junior going up against another junior. Now to Kale Gustafson. Backdoor cut. Pump faking it. Pushing off, but it's still a wide Hengel fell with the pump fake. Gustafson now comes off the floor. And a charge is called on Kale Gustafson. That's 2 on him. Tanner Hollinger with the charge taken. As checking in, Caleb Peterson. Gustafson goes to the bench. That's 2 fouls on Gustafson, who's yet to record a point in this game. Levi Miller will bring it up. Screen being set by Elgin. Elgin rolls to the basket. Miller in trouble because he picked up his dribble. Gets to Elgin. He rolls to the top. Just at the side. Syme lays it up. Missed it. It was going over Isaiah Zalazney and a whistle. It'll be Osceola ball. That's 33. Toby Waller comes in for Cross County. No, they call. I think
they called a foul.
Tough to see sometimes here in the New York City Auditorium. So it's going to be on Alex Norton, his second. Oh, boy, that's a big one, too.
Yeah.
Inbounding it will be Osceola. It's Kelby New Year. The inbounding. He brings up to Zalazney. Zalazney with a head of steam. Spins around, kicks it out. Santos, left wing. Now around the horn goes the Bulldogs. Zalazney spins around, goes up, and gets fouled going to the basket. Fouls on 32. Wyatt Engelfeld is first. That's third on Cross County Mountain line. He's one of the best all-around athletes, if not the best near Isaiah Zalazney, who just made the first. He has 5 of the 8 so far. We're going to make it 6. Like that one out the front rim, rebound, grabbed by Syme. Syme to Elgin. Elgin lifts his head at the last second, picks up his dribble, dumps it to Syme. Syme lays it up and in.
Nice.
That was a floater off the front rim. A beautiful shot from the hip pocket, actually. Zalazney comes right down the floor, head of steam. It's underneath the basket, kicks out to Santos and fires a 3. That's strong. Elgin jumps over everyone and gets the board. 8-6. Osceola in the lead. Miller kicks it over to bigger pardon. That's Engelfeld in the corner. Syme drives middle, finds Elgin. Elgin just goes straight to the baseline. Spin move, lays it up, and what a spin move. These are two stud teams, and they are showing off earlier. We're seeing plays have not seen all tournament long.
And Elgin is a stud. He is a good
foul
ball player.
on the screen. I think they're going to give that to Toby Waller. Yeah, they are. That's his first. That's 4 on Cross County. So it's Tanner Hollinger, Thatcher Hansen, and Hayden Allen coming back in. Grant Stirrup makes his first appearance for Osceola. That's him. Wasowski comes in for the first time as well. Inbound will come in front of the Cross County student section. We're not going to be able to see who's inbounding it, unfortunately, but it's inbounded to Zalazney. Under a minute to go in this first quarter, 8-8. Zalazney goes right by Elgin. Elgin just swats him, pulls it right back down. Oh my goodness. Jumping in the paint, looking for it was Waller. Hollinger dishes it off to Hansen. Hansen over to Waller. Now back to Hollinger at top of the key. Hollinger guarded by Stirrup. Dishes it out to Hansen. Hansen steps to the free throw line, fires up the jumper. That's short. He looked out of sorts. Didn't look like he wanted to take it. Here comes Zalazney. Head of steam goes. Euro step in, stripped away from him by Hayden Allen. Gives out to the top. He gets stolen. Looking for New Year. That's Hansen. Hansen dishes it to Waller. Waller slips and travels with it. A travel is probably a good thing for Waller, the way his ankle was looking when he was sliding. That did not look good. He's fine, but a travel is probably a best news situation in that.
Yeah.
8-8, 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. Zalazney has Elgin on him. He's waiting for a screen. Has Kelby to his left. Zalazney's going to take Elgin one-on-one. 2 on the clock. Step back, 3 ball at the buzzer. No good, and that'll do it for an entertaining first quarter. 8-8 is our tally after 1 here in the boys CRC final. We're going to pause for a minute when we come back with the second quarter underway here on KOOL Radio and Striv.
Central Valley Ag, your local cooperative, focuses on helping you select the best products and services for your operation. Our planet is hungry. Together, we feed it. Central Valley Ag, growing agriculture together.
The chills, the headaches, the grogginess, the stuffed up sinuses when cold and flu strike, you and your family can count on the help of your locally owned Health Mart Pharmacy. This is Charlie Moore from Charlie's You Save Pharmacy, your community Health Mart Pharmacy. We have a wide selection of over-the-counter cold and flu remedies to offer cold relief. Plus, if you're on a prescription, you'll need to know how some of those cold and flu remedies will interact with your prescription. Health Mart pharmacists are trusted healthcare resources that can recommend the best product for you. Charlie's You Save Pharmacy, 2029 North Lincoln Avenue. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
Tim and Kale Palace, Bill Hoffman and Nate Hoffman, your independent Pioneer sales representatives, are proud to sponsor local high school athletes. Call them to talk about the industry's best lineup for both corn and soybeans for your farming operation. Husker Crop Solutions is serving growers in Nebraska for their crop insurance needs. Give them a call today at 402-366-4639. Good luck, all area athletes.
Welcome back to the York City Auditorium as we get set for the start of the second quarter here on 103.5, 95.9 FM, 1370 AM, Cool Radio out of York, Nebraska, and streaming live on striv.tv/CRC. Tied 8-8 cross county in Osceola. Cross county as well. Start the second quarter. Levi Miller, left side, swings it to Ashton Syme. Now on the near side with it is Thatcher Hansen. He leaves the right pivot foot planted, but it's a travel cause. He lifted it up. Ball will be back to Osceola. Alex Noyd checks in for Thatcher Hansen. Osceola to start the second quarter is going to have Colton and Kelby New Year out there along with Isaiah Zalazney and Caleb Gustafson, who has 2 fouls, and Braxton Mestel, who has it on the near side. Pump fakes, gets it over to Kelby. Kelby dishes it to Zalazney. Zalazney guarded by bigger pardon, that's Noyd. Pumps it down to Gustafson, who gets double teamed, gets up, and they're going to call a foul. I didn't see a foul there. I saw a travel and a block shot. And Levi Miller, so that would have been a reach-in call on the shot.
Yeah, and they called it a block.
First free throw for Gustafson. Good. It's his first point of the night.
You know, the officials have been pretty good
I
all
was
day.
really impressed with what they were doing in the Meridian.
But that one just doesn't really make too much sense.
That was second free throw. Was good. For all the flack they were getting, they did an incredible job in that last game. These are great officials. Type of officiating crew that you're going to see come March in Lincoln. Stone spins around, gets it to Miller. Miller has Hollinger open. He fought his way to get that spot. He missed a shot. He throws down Kelby New Year. No foul. Pass up the floor to Zalazney, who catches it. Goes under. Levi Miller. Oh my goodness. Isaiah Zalazney. Where'd that one come from? 12-8. Osceola on top. Syme gets it over to Miller. Now back to Syme. Near side with it is Elgin. Elgin drives middle. Leaves right pivot foot set. Kicks it out to Noyd. Noyd, 3-ball. Good. Alex Noyd with the 3. Brings it back within 1. 12-11 is our score. Zalazney now over to Gustafson. Gustafson bounce passes it to Colton New Year. Now near side with it is Kelby. I beg your pardon, that's Zalazney. Can't see over there. I was kind of guessing on that, but he missed a shot. Rebound to Hollinger. Hollinger comes up, dishes it to Elgin. Elgin trying to back down Peterson. Finds a gap, missed a shot. It might have been tipped by Peterson. And Gustafson with a rebound. 12-11 is our score. 6:15 to go in the half. Gustafson dribbles between the legs, stops. Gets Hollinger up in the air. He throws it off the thigh. Syme's on the floor. Multiple players are on the floor. Syme recovers it. Tries to throw it off Kelby New Year. This is right in front of us. That was entertaining. And recovering it was Tanner Hollinger. Hollinger dishes over to Elgin. He will take that. He's made a few this tournament. Syme, near Syme. With it, dishing at the top was Noyd. And Levi Miller will set up the offense. He loses control of it. Guarded man-to-man by Colton New Year. Now dishes it to Hollinger. Elgin tries to get it down to Syme. It's deflected out of play off Kelby New Year as substitutions come on in. Wyatt Hengelfeld comes in along Caleb Peterson. Both sides with the sub. As we'd like to thank our sponsors, Stutzman Interiors and Jeffrey Health Center, Edgewater Insurance in Osceola, and Fillmore County Hospital for coming on board 2023 CRC. Rebounding to Syme. He gets it into Elgin. Elgin gets it stripped from him beyond by Zalazney. Zalazney's going to try to go up against Hollinger. Man-to-man. He missed the first shot. Gustafson on second chance. Floater missed it. Rebound cleared out by Miller. Miller sprints up the floor. Slows it down. Dishes it down to Hengelfeld. Hengelfeld gets a shot blocked away by Kelby New Year. He's half his size and he still blocked it.
Wow.
Oh my God, this game has been nuts already. We still got a long way to go.
That was a great block.
Been just high-level hoops all night here at the York City Auditorium as Gustafson has it. Goes between his legs, going up against Hollinger. He's going to try to back him down, but instead he dishes out to Caleb Peterson. Now, top of the key with it is Kelby New Year. Zalazney, 3-ball, missed the left, rebound, heaved out of the air by Sign. Sign just to Hollinger, he gets ahead of his teammates, stripped away from him by Gustafson. Zalazney, he has all-state track speed, goes and lays it up and in, somehow gets it in. He had to slow up a bit, he's way faster than what he just showed right there. Up the floor to Elgin, Elgin lays it right up and in. 14-13, we haven't stopped at all as we're rolling through this second quarter. We reached the top of the hour here on 103.5, 95.9 FM, 1370 AM. KOOL Radio. Zalazney steps in, gets fouled going up for the jumper, and we go to the line for two. Isaiah Zalazney, we go on the line for two. They're up by one, 14-13. As we'd like to thank Midwest Bank in York, Advanced Services in York, Weaver Pharmacy, Cradle Enterprise, Horizontal Boring and Towing, Fortify Group, York Medical Clinic, Olive Insurance, and Nick's Farm Store for sponsoring KOOL Radio's coverage of 2023 CRC. First free throw for Zalazney is missed. 2023 CRC is also sponsored by East Butler Athletic Boosters, Alice Well Drilling, Bruning Grain and Feed, and Heather Ramsey with ARC Group of Bruning. Second free throw, missed off the front of the rim. Rebound to Elgin, almost missed the rim entirely.
Yeah.
Zalazney goes 0 for 2 from the free throw line, and Cross County has a chance to take the lead. Hollinger waits for Miller to roll to the right side. He gets to Elgin on the left wing instead. Miller. Now Simon. Elgin left wing. Pump fakes. Waits for Hollinger. Hollinger will take the three. He fires it. It was on line, but a strong rebound. Long rebound by Gustafson.
That looked like it was a good shot, though.
And it feels like we've had the feeling out process completed. We're going to grind this one out now as Zalazney dumps over to Gustafson. Osceola has scored 6 this quarter. Cross County 5. Zalazney goes right by Elgin. That's interesting, the battle. This is over to Gustafson. He lays it up and gets fouled. Dale Gustafson will have an opportunity to complete the three-point play. It's on Levi Miller, his second.
This could be one of those game-changing moments.
And he misses the free throw. Noah, you know better than to say that at this point in the game. We've only played 13 minutes, and you're saying that. Didn't the last game teach you something? As Simon takes the three. Long rebound. They're going to call a foul on Hollinger on the board. That's his first. That means free throws upcoming for the Bulldogs.
See, I just mean that as in
momentum?
Yes. Momentum. You want to hit your free throws early in the game, too.
That's true. It's very true, especially getting that shooting motion. Osceola hasn't been shooting that well from the line yet tonight. Now Caleb Peterson goes to the free throw line. That's Hollinger's first, by the way. 1-on-1 upcoming for Caleb Peterson. That's 4 straight misses by Osceola at the free throw line. As Simon will bring it up, skips it over to Hansen. Zalazney almost picks it off. Kelby New Year chasing after it. Hansen sends it off the backboard. Simon with the offensive board. He turns around and sends it back in. Ashton Syme with the 2. He has 4 this game, back to a 1-point game. Gustafson dishes it to Kelby New Year now. Zalazney tries to go by Elgin. I love that battle they have set up. Syme gets the steal. Syme dishes it to Elgin. That was no look to Elgin. And a blocking foul is called on Isaiah Zalazney. That's his first. As James Elgin will go on the line for 2 shots.
He still, through that contact, was able to put a good shot up, too.
Good job by Zalazney, the senior leader of this team. Be willing to take the charge over against Elgin. Elgin's a big boy out there. He's not heavy, he's just tall and lengthy. Very athletic as well. That was two stud athletes going at each other right there. This has been a fun game. It's Cross County now goes to the free throw line. Has 2 shots, take the lead. The tie or take the lead. Substitutions are going to be coming in for Osceola here in a moment. First free throw, Pierre. As 2 players come in, 31. Braden Santos, along with Braxton Mestel. Same free throw up here. Timeout, Cross County, a 30-second timeout. We'll join them here on KOOL Radio and Striv.
This is Craig Yurkowski with Ag West Land Brokers. I'm excited to be a part of the Ag West Land Brokers team. With over 25 years being in production agriculture, let me put my experience to work for you.
For all your irrigation needs, contact the folks at Fagan Irrigation for the fastest, reliable service. Contact Corbin at Fagan Irrigation today to see what they can do for you.
See Saodi and Associates for tax planning, consultation, and preparation. Let them help you with account services, financial analysis, or estate and succession planning. That's Saodi and Associates in York.
Welcome back to the York City Auditorium. A 30-second timeout taken by Jimmy Flex. That's his first 30. He still has a 30 in all three of his falls. Osceola inbound, and they have to go all 94 feet. Cross County taking their time coming out of their huddle. Bringing up the forward beat, Isaiah Zalazney got it inbound for Kelvin New Year. Gilgusson long. Number 20, Braxton Messel out there. 3-ball coming. Bank went off the backboard. Messel able to get his own board. Zalazney 3-ball over Elgin. Swishes it home. That's a heck of a shot. The spunk that kid has. It's almost arrogance.
Yeah.
But it's just spunk as Hanson travels with it.
And he's got 12 now.
It's fun watching him play. I've been watching him since he was a freshman. I knew he was great the first time I saw him. It was in the Cool Junction Osceola game, the year the CRC was being held at home sites. 3 balls, Zalazney no good. They could have called a foul on Mestel, but they decided not to. Rebound across County. They're down by 2 with under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Hollinger kicks it over to Elgin. Elgin dribbles it around. Just a sign down near side with it is Hanson. Hanson finds Hollinger. He gets double teamed. Zalazney stayed and backed off. Looking for Elgin in the corner. It goes through his hands. He's able to regather it. Burned his dribble though. Gets it to Hollinger. Hanson cuts toward the basket. Guarded by New Year. Hollinger dishes it over to Syme. Syme goes right past his defender, lays it up, no good. Hollinger with a second chance goes down. Hollinger went up in the air to get that one and laid it right back in. 19 all with 90 seconds to go, 80 seconds and a half. Zalazney drives near side, baseline. It's the free throw line. Missing the shot is Mestel. And on the rebound, a jump ball. Zalazney got popped in the face though on that jump ball. Now stay with Osceola as Toby Waller comes in for Cross County. So does number 31. Brain Stances. Actually, he might have been just away from the play. Looks like they're trying to draw off the ball right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably pretty.
It's hot in here right now.
Yeah.
Pass came in to Gustafson, dished it back to Zalazney. Zalazney goes right to the basket and lays it in. He has 14. Didn't see what happened right there. But either way, it's out of bounds off Osceola apparently, and it's going to stay with Cross County. They're down 2 with 64 seconds to go in the half. Bringing up his Syme. Syme just sits to Hollinger. Syme sets a full screen, finds Waller in the left wing now. With it is Henkelfeld. Henkelfeld being hounded by Zalazney. Zalazney is athletic enough and quick enough to do whatever he wants on the defense side. The pass goes through Elgin's legs. He recovers. Looking for Waller. Decides to go to Syme. Syme with cutting Henkelfeld on the backside. Decided to bail it out to Elgin. Elgin skips it down the post. Waller goes up and lays it in. Tied game, 21 all, 30 seconds to go in the half. Gustafson brings it up. It's Kobe New Year. He looks at the clock. He knows the drill by this point. One shot upcoming for Osceola and West. They get an open opportunity. Timeout taken by Jason Zalazney, a 30-second one. We'll pause with them here on KOOL Radio and Striv.
Farmers and Merchants Bank in downtown Milligan wishes another successful sports season to all area athletes. Good luck from Farmers and Merchants Bank, member FDIC.
Good luck to all area athletes and teams from Premium Ag. Let Premium Ag Sales in Davenport help you with all your channel seed needs. See the channel difference at Premium Ag.
Scandinavian Mutual Insurance Company has been serving the listening area with economical rates and are reinsured to give you confident coverage for any major losses. Call Scandinavian Mutual Insurance Company today.
18.7 left in the first half. 21-21 is our score. Jason Zalazney for Osceola just burned the timeout. A 30-second one set up a play. with 18.5 to go in the half. Isaiah Zalazney will inbound. He has Gustafson out there along with Braxton Mestel. Kobe New Year, he'll be receiving the inbound pass. He's out there as well. New Year gets the ball. He's waiting for a screen from Gustafson. Gustafson actually gets it, sets the screen for New Year. Zalazney trying to get past Elgin. Gustafson has the ball, 10 on the clock. Steps back, thinks about it, he travels, shuffled the feet. That was a pretty obvious shuffle right there. Got ahead of himself.
Yeah, I think he was just thinking too much already, and because of that, traveled.
So Gustafson's going to sit with 2 fouls. Cross County's going to counter and bring in Alex Noyd back out, who also has 2 fouls, but most likely Cross County's going to hold. That's why the substitutions happen. Simon brings it up, gets screen from Elgin. It's dumped to Elgin. Elgin gets to the basket, lays it up and in, and that'll do it for the first half. Cross County takes the lead on James Elgin lay-in. 23-21 going into the break. We're going to pause for a minute and a half. When we come back, we'll recap this first half and give you the stats here from the York City Auditorium.
Brown's Grocery Store in Sutton is your local community connection for high-quality foods, great prices, and superior friendly service. Working hard each and every day to earn your business.
Bruning Grain and Feed, your full-service elevator, serving your grain and fertilizer needs. Also, custom blending your livestock feeds. Bruning Grain and Feed, where great service and quality are number one.
Funk Medical believes that home medical equipment should enhance your quality of life, not add headaches to a tough situation. Check them out at funkmedical.com. Funk Medical says good luck to all area.
CRC. Started those two watching on Striv. It's going to be really difficult to see as this game rolls around, especially in the near side of the court. Every seat is packed in front of us here at the York City Auditorium. I've seen maybe 2 or 3 empty seats this entire game. Chase Thompson, Noah Boyd on the call with you. As Cross County will come out with Levi Miller, Ashton Syme, Tanner Hollinger, Alex Noyd, and James Elgin. So glad to have you along with us as Cross County gets the second half underway. They're up by 2. Miller has the ball. He kicks it over to Syme. Syme waits for a screen. Looking for Noyd on the left side. He gets it to Noyd. Noyd takes a 3. Good close out there. Nicole Neer, offensive board by Hollinger, but a foul is called.
On the 3-point shot?
I didn't hear the whistle, and it's not that loud in here at the moment. Yeah, it is on the 3, so that's Cole New Year, I beg your pardon. 3rd foul, so 3 shots upcoming for Alex Noyd. I didn't see any contact either. First free throw, good.
I had thought that he blocked it.
I thought it was a block. That's how I called it too.
Yeah.
And that was right where we can see clear as day 2. Second free throw, good as well. We're going to see in this second half who can live up to the moment, who doesn't let the moment get out of control. McKenna Yates didn't let it get out of control in that first one as Noyd goes 2 for 3 from the line. She hit the game-winning shots with 2 seconds left. Who's going to be the deciding factor in this one as Isaiah Zalazney brought out the floor. And off to Gustafson. Gustafson waiting for Peterson. Decides to shove it over to Zalazney. Zalazney goes right by Elgin. Rolls right to the basket. Sending it strong. Good defense by Elgin. Forcing that one. Skip pass comes up to Hollinger. Hollinger picks up his dribble. Kicks it over to Miller. Miller guarded by Gustafson. Now Hollinger at the right wing. Huge size advantage for Hollinger if he wants it. Now Syme.
Oh, yeah.
Syme gets New Year up in the air. Switch off to Gustafson. A jump ball. That was a good switch by Osceola on the backside to get Gustafson on the Hollinger, as I think they were going to him in the post.
Yeah, they had switched up really like right before they dumped the ball down to Hollinger, and then he had a big man on him.
Gustafson now guarded by Hollinger. It's man-to-man. Kelby New Year 3 ball. That was strong offensive board by Gustafson on the backside. He gets double teamed right off the bat. Kicks it out to Cole New Year. Shoveled his feet. No travel. Slips through. Sends up the layup, no good. Gustafson manhandles everyone and gets it up and in on 3rd chance. What a beast down there. He's been quiet all night, but trust me, we are not done hearing from him yet. Hollinger, right wing, swings it over to Elgin. Elgin has yet to take a 3. There he takes it. It's way strong. That's why he doesn't take many. It's out of play off the Cougars. 2-point game, 25-23, Osceola in the lead. Zalazney brings it up. This is it to Gustafson, now top of the key with it is Peterson. Back over to Kobe New Year, down the post. It's Gustafson, fadeaway, jumper, good. Orange, we weren't done yet hearing from him. 25 all with 6 to go in this 3rd quarter.
That was a nice fadeaway jumper.
Syme looking for Elgin. Elgin has a ball off his right hand. Zalazney out steal. Look at this speed. He swings up the floor, gets it swatted from him away though by Hollinger, who slapped it off his thigh. It'll stay with Osceola, as we'd like to thank Shickley Grain, Jetson Lumber Company, Hits Towing, Baumsberger Welding, Cross County Booster Club, and Cossack Milling for sponsoring the 2023 CRC. It's the last time we'll mention you guys throughout the night. Thank you so much for being a part of this incredible tournament and an incredible venue. Shot blocked. That was Cole New Year, got blocked by Miller. Hollinger will bring it up the floor. Picks up his dribble, finds Miller. Now on the near side is Alex Noyd. Noyd looking for Syme down the post. Knocked out a play by Cole. Oh, he saved it. Kelby New Year's able to save it. Here comes Zalazney. Goes right to the basket, lays it up, and then Osceola takes the lead again. Zalazney now 16. Leads all scorers. 27-25, Osceola on the lead. Syme kicks it over to Hollinger. Gustafson guarding him. He's in range where if he decides to pop, he can close out. Syme now down the post, gets fouled and misses the shot, and we go in line for 2. I think Kelby New Year took a shot on that play. He's sore. I think he took an inadvertent elbow or shoulder to the face. Ashton Syme goes to the free throw line. In that first half, he had 4 points. He's yet to score in this second half. First free throw, pure. Syme has a chance to tie out the make. Second free throw. Bounces around a few times and goes down. Tied game. 5:15 to go in the third quarter, 27 apiece. Zalazney kicks it over to Kelby New Year. Kelby drives, slips through, fires up the shot, missed. Rebound corralled by Hollinger, hitting the padding on the rebound with Simon, a whistle. There's 11, Kelby New Year, his third. That's 2 quick ones for him. 27 all, still the score with 5 minutes to go in this third quarter as Simon dribbles it up, dishes it to Noyd. Noyd, Zalazney face guarding him now. Hollinger dishes to Elgin. Elgin guarded by Peterson. Good defense by Peterson. Pass goes out to Hollinger. It's tipped away by Gustafson. Lands and scores. That'll stay with Cross County. Jason Zalazney, the head coach, really happy about that effort by Gustafson.
Yeah, you can tell because we're facing the Osceola fans. They were not happy with that call.
It was the correct call. Zalazney was just thrilled about the effort by Gustafson. Jason Zalazney, a bigger part than the head coach. As Elgin has it at the right wing. Hollinger kicks it over to Noyd. Now back top of the key. Hollinger has Simon if he wants him in the mismatch down the post. Miller dumps it down to Noyd. Noyd goes up over Zalazney. Missed a shot. Elgin got a piece of the rebound. It's deflected out of the play. It stays down here. It should stay down here. It is. Gail Gustafson. That's what we like to thank Milligan Family Medicine, Nutrient Ag Solutions, Heritage Realtors, Gary's Restaurant and Catering, and Edgewater Insurance of Shelby for sponsoring 2023 CRC on KOOL Radio, Max Country, and Striv. Max Country had the coverage through Tuesday. KOOL Radio has been on the call the rest of the week. Zalazney steals it away. This will be a very easy layup, and he lays it in. That is elementary level layup right there. He sent it in, and Noyd was looking for Elgin. He was starting to cut toward the basket. It hit the wall. Be a turnover, ball back to the Bulldogs, up by 2. Zalazney brings it up, kicks it over to New Year. Now in the corner is Gustafson. Gustafson, right short corner, can take the shot if he wants. He can hit it. Zalazney now goes right by Elgin. Noyd falls to the ground, no call. Good decision by the officials. Zalazney reaches in. I love that no call right there. I absolutely love that no call. Let the players decide. I've seen that called way too many times when it shouldn't have. That's why Hengelfeld comes back in. James Elgin checks out. As the 2023 CRC is sponsored by Crossroads Awards, Perennial Public Power District, Grand Central Foods, Stutzman Interiors, Annie Jeffrey Health Center. Thank you guys for coming on board the 2023 CRC. Levi Miller picks up his dribble and gets it over to Syme. Syme gets it back to Miller. Miller wasn't paying attention, but he's able to catch it. Over in the corner is Cross County. That is Noyd. Syme now, top of the key. Goes to the basket. Floater up, no good. Offensive board by Hengelfeld. He gets it tipped. Another shot and one!
Wow. Oh my goodness.
Tanner Hollinger with the effort. Got drilled going up for the shot off the rebound. Makes it, and it'll be going to the line to finish the old-fashioned three-point bait. Looks like he has a little bit of blood on his left elbow as well. Cross County takes lead.
No, yeah, you're right.
Just a touch of blood on the left elbow. We'll pay attention to that as the game rolls around. The officials have yet to see it. Zalazney drives baseline. Floater up and good. 20. A 20 spot for Zalazney. I cannot brag enough about the player. I'm not trying to be biased. I am a huge fan of his.
I mean, it's hard not to be a fan when he's that good.
3-ball. Hollinger. Clanked out the front of the rim. Zalazney tipped it out. Miller able to get it. Gets it over to Syme. Syme slips through. Hollinger goes against Gustafson. He missed a shot. He hit the pounding. That ankle. He's favoring that ankle right now. Here comes Zalazney. Full court. Syme gets back and commits the foul. That's a great foul by Ashton Syme. Coming full court and committing the foul. Ashton Syme picked up his first down. Isaiah Zalazney goes to the free throw line with a chance to make up a three-point game with 2 makes. He has 2 shots upcoming. First free throw. Spikes off the front of the rim. I think we're going to start seeing this more and more. Free throws are going to become more and more important as the game goes on. These players are giving every bit of energy they have. This tournament, this environment, this gym brings the best out of everyone. Second free throw. Planks off the front of the rim. Tip in there by Gustafson. He gets his own board after tip. Zalazney rolls to the left wing. Now Gustafson will go up against Hollinger. Swings it over to Cole New Year. Back to Gustafson. Gustafson pump fakes. Goes to the middle. He's with the left pivot foot set, dishes it out to Zalazney. Zalazney, pump fakes. It's a screen from Gustafson, guarded by Noyd. Goes right up over Noyd, missed a shot. Tipped up in the air, rebound, gathered up by Hollinger, and Hollinger allowed to bring it up himself. Hollinger dishes it to Noyd. Noyd tries to look for Simon, slapped away by Kelby New Year. The Bulldogs come back on transition. It might have been Colton New Year. That was tipped, lands on the stage. He'll stay with Osceola as Toby Waller and Thatcher Hansen come in for Cross County. So I think Stutzman Interiors, Annie Jeffrey Health Center, Edgewater Insurance in Osceola, Fillmore County Hospital, and Midwest Bank in New York for sponsoring the CRC. Gustafson gets fouled going up for a shot. Going line for two. He got slapped on the head. A foul is on Thatcher Hansen, his first. Now Gustafson goes to free throw line. 31-30. Haven't seen a bucket in a few minutes. Osceola is not that good at the free throw line. James Elgin comes back in.
And I think we're really seeing that here during this game. They've missed so many.
Brain Santos and Braxton Nestle come in for Osceola as well. Gustafson, second free throws, make a 2-point game. Missed it as well. Osceola's 0 for 4 from the free throw line this half. Simon brings it up the floor. Gets a screen from Elgin. Elgin rolls to the basket. He's open if they want him to get to him now. Waller at the right wing. Hollinger gets it right back. Elgin drives and travels with it. He wanted the contact call, but it's a travel called on him instead. Osceola already has 5 fouls this half, by the way. Cross County with 2 as we're under 2 minutes to go in this third quarter. Zalazney kicks it over to Santos. Now top of the key with it is Kelby New Year. Since Colton's out, we're going to go last name with him. Santos pump fakes, right elbow, missed a jumper. Gustafson tipped it up in the air. Simon with a rebound. Simon brings it up, dishes it to Elgin at the left wing. Tips to the top of the key where Hollinger is. Playing heavy on the help side defense, Osceola. Hansen. It's over to Simon. Simon dishes it to Waller. Waller waits for a screen to go by. He dumps it to Hansen at the top of the key. Buck 15 to go in the quarter. Screen by Elgin. Over the quarter, Waller. He's not a three-point shooter. Hasn't made one all year. Gets to Elgin. Elgin's made a couple this season, but he gets it back to Waller. And Waller gets stripped from Zalazney, but he recovers. Now Elgin. Elgin gets double teamed by Zalazney. Zalazney just takes it away from him. That's a big boy takeaway. Zalazney goes to the basket. Gets fouled by Hollinger and one. It looks like we're starting to see some fatigue set in on both sides. That's second on Hollinger. As Alex Noyd and Levi Miller come back in. It's all starters out there for Cross County right now. Zalazney has a chance to make it a 4-point game. 55.2 to go in this third quarter. Free throw. No good. They're 0 for 5 from the free throw line this half. That's going to be something we keep track of going down to the wire of this game. This game is going to go down to the wire. Hollinger. It's for a screen. Syme splits off by New Year, but they get it over to Miller. Miller swings it over to Noyd. Noyd in the short corner. Dumps it out to Miller. Miller tries to go past Kelby. Gets it to Noyd. He lays it up and in. Noyd makes the bucket. It's back to a 1-point game. 20 seconds. Skip pass down the floor. Getting a player up in the air was Mestel. He missed. Offensive board by Gustafson. Second chance, no good. The rebound ends up in the hands of Hollinger. Cross County has a chance to take the lead going into the fourth. Here comes Syme. Yeah, it's Syme. He gets reached in on. They're going to call. No, they're going to call that on the floor as they should. It is on the floor. They say block, but it's a reach.
Yeah.
It'll be a baseline out of bounds. That's 6 on Osceola. So Cross County will be shooting free throws. For the rest of the game, that's Kelby New Year's fourth. He sits with 2 points and 4 fouls as Colton New Year comes back in. Inbounding it will be Syme. They get into Hollinger, 7 on the clock. Hollinger splits it out to Syme. Syme slits through and gets reached in on by Santos going up for the shot.
It was a great drive to the basket, though.
Yeah, it was a great play. They're going to Noid a lot right now with their drives. I mean, Simon Noid have been big going inside the arc as he drains the first. Tied game. Toby Waller comes back in. So is Waller's been in. Oh, yeah, it's Waller and Engelfeld. Sitting as Levi Miller and Alex Noid.
You know, this game has the same exact feel that the girls' championship game had.
Good point. Simon with a chance to take the lead. Made it. 3.1 on the clock. They get into Santos. Santos has to get up, looks up, fires up the shot at the buzzer. Nearly banks it in. He flinged it up with the right hand, and it somehow did not find its way in. 34-33 Cross County. We got 8 minutes to decide this one, possibly even more like the girls' game. We're going to pause for a minute. When we come back, we'll get going with the fourth quarter. The final quarter of the 2023 CRC is upcoming next on KOOL Radio and Striv.
Configuring the Bluetooth, deciding who controls the music, remembering where you parked. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your vehicle doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like remembering if you're on the 3rd or 4th level of the parking garage. That's simple human sense.
This is Alan Odepal, Odepal Insurance, at 4th and Grant in Yorktown Center. Insurance is our only business.
For all your irrigation needs, contact the folks at Fagan Irrigation for the fastest, reliable service. Contact Corbin at Fagan Irrigation today to see what they can do for you. See Copsa Odie and Associates for tax planning, consultation, and preparation. Let them help you with account services, financial analysis, or estate and succession planning. That's Copsa Odie and Associates in York.
The clock says 8 minutes left. Well, 8 minutes for the fourth quarter. The scoreboard says guests 34. The guests happen to be Cross County. The home team has 33. The home team is the 1 seed, the Osceola Bulldogs. The fourth quarter is now underway. So glad to have you along with us as we get things going. Simon gets a screen, rolls it out to Noid. Noid drives inside the arc. Noid gets reached in on. They're going to call travel on Noid. Going to the basket. I'll be back to Osceola. This would like to thank Advanced Services in York, Weaver Pharmacy, Credit Enterprise, Horizontal Boring and Tunneling, Fortified Group, New York Medical Clinic, Olive Insurance, Nick's Farm Store, and East Butler Athletic Boosters for sponsoring the 2023 CRC on KOOL Radio and Striv. Santos kicks it over to Colton New Year now. Zalazney dumps to Gustafson. Two have been an absolute pair over the past 2 years, dominating all of Class D2. I think they're going to call a travel on Santos. They do. For the final time to thank our sponsors, House Well Drilling, Bruning Grain and Feed, Heather Ramsey with ARC Group of Bruning. I cannot tell all of the sponsors, thank you so much for allowing us to do this. It's been so fun. We're having an absolute blast. All 4 games have been great today here at the York City Auditorium. This one, to wrap up the CRC, it's been a blast. Back cut by Noid, his back door, he gets it, dishes it out to Miller. Miller open 3, takes it long, it's off top of the backboard. They ain't called out a play. Zalazney with a rebound. Brings it up the floor. They're down 1. Zalazney splits through, gets an open lane. It's slapped away by Noid. It's off. Cross County will stay with Osceola.
That was a good play, though, by Noid.
Zalazney gets it into Gustafson. Gustafson quickly spins around, gets layup up and good. I actually saw that coming the way Gustafson looked at Zalazney before the inbound, told him that they were going to do it quick. Jason Zalazney did have a play call, but the way Gustafson looked at Isaiah was quick. Elgin goes to the basket and gets fouled. That seriously looked like how an NFL quarterback will just look at his wide receiver and know what's going on.
Yeah.
Braxton Mestel picks up his second. That's the line. Goes James Elgin. They're down by 1. 1 free throw tie, 2 will take the lead. First free throw. Here. It's 9, right?
Yep.
9 for Elgin. Second free throw for Elgin upcoming. Missed that one. Tied game. Rebound. Grabbed by Mestel. He dished it up to Santos. Zalazney. Got it by Elgin. Tries to go by Elgin. That's been a really fun battle to watch the entire game. Colton New Year in the corner. Guarded by Miller. Just hit Zalazney. Elgin closes out well. Zalazney beats him toward the basket and lays it in. That's 24 for him. A game high. Sign brings it up the floor, just to Miller. Miller, huge size advantage over Santos, loses control of it and it goes out of play. That'll be back to Osceola. I don't know why he just didn't put his back to the basket and put his butt down and back him down the entire way. Create a turnover as Osceola brings out all their starters. So it's going to be Isaiah Zalazney, Colton, Kelby New Year, Cale Gustafson, and Caleb Peterson out there for the ball. Zalazney goes by Elgin, tries to pass it to the far side, loose ball on the floor, multiple players on the ground. The jump ball is called. It is Osceola ball. Cross county out there has Tanner Hollinger, Alex Noyd, Ashton Syme, James Elgin, and Levi Miller. Zalazney will inbound, but there's some moisture on the floor, some perspiration. It's been hot in here all night. It's been incredible. Officials calming down Hollinger and Gustafson, who are just standing looking at each other right now. And Hollinger looking at the official like, what? Giving that like what look toward the official after that conversation. Zalazney inbounds and gets it out to Colton New Year. New Year steps inside the paint, gets fouled going up for the shot, and there'll be 2 free throws upcoming for Colton New Year. That's on Alex Noyd. That's his third. That's 4 on Cross County. First free throw. Miss. They haven't made a free throw yet. They're 0 for 6 from the line this half.
Yeah.
Jason cannot believe it. He's not watching this second free throw, and it missed as well. Offensive board by Caleb Peterson. Dished it back to Cole in the air. Goes up and lays it in. Jason Zalazney did not watch that entire sequence until the crowd erupted. Osceola up by 4. Driving left. Simon gets to Elgin. Elgin picks up his dribble, now finds Miller. Miller gets a screen from Elgin. Just it to Hollinger. Hollinger guarded by Gustafson. Simon steps into a 3. That's in line. It's good. I thought his foot might have been on the line.
Oh my goodness.
Timeout taken by Osceola. Full timeout. We'll take one with them here on KOOL Radio and Striv.
Working with a channel seedman to understand your growing conditions is the best way to select channel products for better yield potential. Call your local channel seedman, Blake Stengel, with Variety Ag in Shickley today.
Nebraska Equipment is your local Kubota and Case IH dealer serving Seward and surrounding areas. Visit them in Seward on 280th Road or call 643-6641 today.
Weekend Warriors Roofing is more than just a roofing company. They do siding, decks, home remodeling, and so much more. Give Weekend Warriors Roofing a call today.
Voss Seed in Bruning wishes good luck to all high school athletes this year. Voss Seed is a proud supporter of area high school sports.
Hi, I'm Corey Cook, your local Ag West land agent. I've been in farming most of my life and understand the what-if questions. So call me today at 402-364-3071, and I'll help you get the most for your property.
When you're selling, buying, exchanging, or refinancing a home, a parcel of land, or commercial real estate, York County Title Company is here to help you. 608 North Grand Avenue in York.
The scoreboard says 39-38. Osceola only with 5:43 to go. Chase Thompson, Noah Boyd. The last game we create a memory. I think we're about to create another one in these last 5 minutes and change. Zalazney will bring it up the floor for Osceola. He dishes it to Peterson at the right wing. Gustafson now dishes it right to Zalazney. Now over to Kelby New Year. Kelby guarded by Syme. Dishes it over to Zalazney. Kelby with it. Looks to get it down to Gustafson. It's a kick ball off Syme. So they'll stay down here on this end of the floor with Osceola in possession. Cross County only has 4 fouls. We're going to be monitoring that as this game rolls along. Osceola has 8, so Cross County will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. Zalazney inbounds to Kelby. Kelby switches it back to Zalazney, dumps it down to Gustafson. Gustafson trying to back down Hollinger. Jump stop, kicks it out, pump faking. His New Year, he dribbles it to the right wing. Gustafson now top of the key, trying to go by Elgin. He's been getting by him. He does right there. Gets a strip from him. Gustafson gets fouled going up for the shot. We go on the line for 2. Tanner Hollinger just picked up his 3rd. Now to the line goes Cale Gustafson. Drains the first. That's their first made free throw this second half.
Yeah, That's insane.
They're 1 for 7 from the line this second half. Second free throw. Missed. Scored by Elgin. 2-point game. Osceola in the lead. Here comes Sign. Crosses over Zalazney. Kicks over to Elgin. Elgin pump fakes. Goes up to the left wing. Now Hollinger trying to go by Gustin. They kick it out. Miller pump fakes. Head fake actually. Dumps it to Hollinger. Hollinger has Zalazney on him. They got a mismatch if they want it, but Zalazney, thing is about him, he is more than athletic. That was an easy switch. I think Cross County was okay with that switch off. This pass goes down to Noy. Noy backing down Zalazney, dishes it out. Back to Noy. Noy goes up against Zalazney. Miller gets swatted and met at the backboard by Peterson. He dishes it to Gustin, hitting the deck hard. As Miller, he just slipped. Gustin comes up the floor, dishes it over to New Year, almost landed in the tunnel. Colton. It over to Zalazney, who's calling for a screen. A pick and roll upcoming with Gustin. Gustin rolls to the left. A foul called, a block foul will be called on Alex Noy. They're not calling charges tonight at all.
No.
They called one, I believe. And that was on Cale Gustin.
That's his fourth, too.
That's Alex Noy's fourth. He has 8 points. But the thing is now that puts Cross County in a situation where they decide to foul, it'll send Osceola the free throw line, which right now they're 2 for 8. No, I think, yeah, they're 2 for 8 from the line this half. Gustin just went 2 for 2. Zalazney has not made one this half. Drains that one. See, I told you that the jinx didn't work.
He has 25 now.
Leading scorer, and it's not even close. No other player has more than 11 this game. Second free throw to make it a 4-point game. Good. They've gone 4 for the last 4 from the free throw line. A timeout taken by Jason Zalazney, a 30-second one. We'll pause with them here on KOOL Radio and Striv.
Jones Group Insurance and Financial Services of York is a proud supporter for all area sports and athletes. Contact Jones Insurance in York for all your insurance needs.
Central Valley Ag, your local cooperative, focuses on helping you select the best products and services for your operation. Our planet is hungry. Together, we feed it. Central Valley Ag, growing agriculture together.
Tim and Kale Palace, Bill Hoffman and Nate Hoffman, your independent Pioneer sales representatives, are proud to sponsor local high school athletes. Call them to talk about the industry's best lineup for both corn and soybeans for your farming operation.
42-38 is the tally. That's the score right now. Osceola leads Cross County with 4:16 to go in this one. So glad to have you along with us tonight here on KOOL Radio. It's been such a fun tournament. The CRC every single year produces one of the best. Kevin Suits, sports director for 10-11, said this is the best small school conference tournament in the state of Nebraska, if not the best conference tournament in the state of Nebraska. We are seeing why tonight. Alex Noy has it the right wing. Looks for James Elgin, who has Caleb Peterson. Picks up his dribble, gets it back to Elgin. Elgin dumps to Noy. Noy gets double team, spins around, fires it over Peterson. That ran down, almost went down. Rebound to Gustafson. Isaiah Zalazney playing his last game in the York City Auditorium, brings it up, gets the screen from Gustafson, goes to the basket, fires up the floater, and banks it off the backboard and in. 28 for him, gets the 30, take over the high scoring mark on the CRC in the final game. Hollinger brings it up there, down 6, the biggest lead any team's had all night. Elgin dribbles once, dips it out to Noy at the top of the key. Gets to Hollinger. Hollinger spins around, fires it over to Gustafson. Flanks out the front of the board and a foul on the rebound. So I think James Elgin to go to the free throw line for a 1-and-1.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah, it's going to be Elgin.
Yes.
It should be Elgin anyways. I mean, he's talking right now to White Hingelfeld, who just checked in. More perspiration on the floor. Elgin needs to make 2 to make it a 4-point game. 44-38. It's been a battle between 2 great teams. First free throw, missed. Rebound to Gustafson. Gustafson hands it to Isaiah Zalazney. Zalazney guarded by Elgin. He's been taking advantage of this matchup all night. He's a lot faster. He gets to the basket, lays it up and in. 30-piece for Isaiah Zalazney as Osceola is up by 8. with 3 minutes to go. They are starting to run away. Pass goes down to Hengelfeld. It's tipped out of play off Gustafson, so it'll be stay with Cross County on their end of the floor.
Cross County needs to do something big here to not let the momentum change.
Inbound comes in, looking for Noy. Noy nearly gets fouled by Zalazney. Loses it, tips it to Hengelfeld, who flips in the lay-in. He gets on the scoreboard. Timeout taken. A 30-second timeout. We're going to stay here and let the York City Auditorium showcase its beauty. (46-42), 58 to go in this fourth quarter. Timeout taken by Cross County. It was a 30-second timeout. What does Cross County have to do to get back into this and have a chance to win?
I think their biggest thing is trying to find somebody down in the paint, get it to them, get fouled, and try to get the and one. If not, you don't really need a 3 this early yet.
No, you got plenty of time. We still got a long ways to go, actually.
But I think on defense, they need to find a way to stop number 3.
Zalazney.
He has a 30-piece already, and you cannot afford to let him take over the game, because if he does, he could possibly end up with 40 points at the end of this game.
Osceola won the 2021 CRC. That was played in Shelby. Isaiah Zalazney has a chance to stamp his career with a CRC title at the York City Auditorium. Cross County now is going to be doing a 2-3. They're trapping every single thing. We saw this a little bit in Monday night's game against East Butler. Zalazney dribbles middle, gets over the corner, 3 ball coming. Strong rebound on the backside. It actually goes off the knee of Gustafson.
And that just bounced around for a little bit there.
And hammered off Gustafson's knee into the bench. Cross County brings it up. 2:30 to go, down 6. Junior Blex calling out the play. Simon dishes it over to Hengelfeld. Hengelfeld gets a screen from Elgin. No, Hollinger gets it. Simon is wide open, has a mismatch. They go to Noy. Noy slips through, gets swatted from behind by Isaiah Zalazney, but stepping on the baseline on the rebound was Kelby New Year. Inbounding it will be Simon. He dishes out to Hollinger. Hollinger kicks over to Hengelfeld. Hengelfeld looks for Noy down the paint. Noy gets it stripped from him by Caleb Peterson. It should stay down. They don't know. It's gonna, they're gonna say it's off Osceola.
They're getting nothing open in the paint right now.
No, Osceola's collapsing everything on defense, and they're not able to get an open 3 because Osceola's athletic enough to close out. Driving middle is Simon. He fires it up, gets it to bounce home. Simon now with 13. 4-point game, 2 minutes to go. Pass up to Gustafson. Took an extra step when he recovered it. Gets inside the paint, and now he travels with it. He knew it too.
Yeah.
He's frustrated, but he shook his head like he knew it was a travel. Probably was glad he didn't get called on the first one either. Ross County brings it up. Down 4. Simon. Just it over to Hengelfeld. Hengelfeld looks for Hollinger. Just to Simon that actually went off the foot. Zalazney 3 ball coming. Noy, this is making a 1-point game. It rims out. Fighting for the rebound, Hengelfeld, but it resulted in the lap of Caleb Peterson. 90 seconds to go. Zalazney gets reached in on by Hollinger.
That's got to be close to his 4th, right?
That's 4. Yep, that's 4 on Tanner Hollinger.
I was going to say, Hollinger had picked up quite a few this quarter and last quarter.
Now Zalazney goes to the free throw line for a 1-on-1. Missed the first. Gustafson gets the board, goes right back. Gets swatted by James Elgin. It's out of play off Gustafson.
Wow.
James Elgin just met Gustafson at the rim and swatted it back, and it caused to go off Gustafson. Cross County down by 4 has a chance to bring it back within 1 possession. 90 seconds to go. Sign. Hands it off to Hollinger. Hollinger waits for Elgin to cut on the backside. Hengelfeld rolls to the basket, now it's Simon. Simon, just to Hengelfeld. Spins over, goes over Cole New Year, missed the shot. Zalazney at the board. Loose ball, Zalazney barely keeping in bounds. And a foul is called on Wyatt Hengelfeld. As Zalazney goes back to the line for a 1-on-1. Hayden Allen checks in for Hengelfeld. Allen's 39% three-point shooter this season. Now Zalazney has a chance to make it a 3-score game with 2 makes. A 6-point game. First one, he missed the last one, goes down. 31 for him tonight. He has all but 16 of the Osceola points. Gustafson has 11 of those, so 5 points spread amongst the rest of the team. Zalazney goes 2 for 2. He has 32 tonight. Cross County needs a bucket down by 6. Syme loses control of it, picking it up. It's Colton New Year. He skips it up to Gustafson. Gustafson goes up against Elgin, gets fouled, and we go to the line for 2. Gustafson back at the free throw line. He has 11. Kelby New Year has a 3. Colton New Year has a 2. That's it for the scoring column for Osceola as Gustafson makes the first. 49-42. Second free throw. Missed. Rebound tipped up in the air. Elgin has to tip it back in. And recovering it is Kelby New Year in the corner, and a timeout's taken. No, they're going to say New Year stepped on the sideline. So be back to Cross County down by 7. They need a 3 quick. 55.2 on the clock. Syme gets it. Pass over to Noy and a reach-in foul on Zalazney, so it'll be 2 shots upcoming for Cross County. That's not a great foul. That's his third. That's 10 on Osceola. That'll be 2 free throws now for Alex Noy. Jimmy Blex has 2 players at the scorer's table, most likely to commit a foul when they come in. Alex Noy at the free throw line. First free throw, good. Thatcher Hansen comes in. Toby Waller about to come in as well. Alex Noy back at the free throw line. This will make it. And he does make it a 5-point game. Gustafson will inbound it. He gets it over to Kelby New Year. He's one of their best free throw shooters. He gets fouled. He hits the deck heavy. Waller helping him right up. That's what avoided what the Osceola fans want right now. You could hear him right away calling for an intentional foul.
Yeah, I mean, he went to the ground pretty hard there.
I didn't see him hit the ground, but I could hear it, and then I could hear the Osceola fans.
There was no intention on it. I mean, he's just trying to foul to foul, and they tangled up.
It happens.
Yeah.
We're at the free throw line. Misses the first. He has 3 points as Alex Noy and Tanner Hollinger come back in. Toby Waller and Thatcher Hansen will go to the bench. 5-point game, 49.1 on the clock. Second free throw for New Year. Pierre. Cross County down by 6, needs something quick. Syme just hit to Hollinger. Hollinger has Gustafson meeting him at the 3-point line. Gets it over to Hayden Allen. Syme dribbles in just out to Elgin. Quickly over the corner. 3 ball coming. It's off the front of the rim. Elgin with the offensive board sends it right back up. Missed that one. Rebound to Gustafson. Gustafson able to get it to Kelby New Year. He holds on to it to get fouled. They're trying to foul, and they do with Hayden Allen. You see Tanner Hollinger sprinting down the floor so he didn't have to be involved with that.
Mm-hmm.
That's on Hayden Allen. That's his first, not to the line. Does Keel Gustafson. 2 free throws could put this one away. I've seen crazier, but I feel like 8 right now is a little tough. First free throw. Good.
He's got 13 now.
Zalazney has 32.
Yeah.
Gustafson back to the line. Up by 7. Swishes it. 8-point lead, 25.3 on the clock. Sprinting up the floor is Syme. He has Noyd cut to the basket. Noyd decides to take a dribble, gets Gustafson up in the air. Missed the shot, and Gustafson rebounds it. They get it over to Kelby New Year, gets fouled. Alex Noyd just committed his 5th foul. That'll do it for him. He finishes the game with 10. As Kelby New Year goes to the line with the opportunity to ice this one away. New Year misses the first. 8-point lead. Cross County still has a couple timeouts left if they need to use them. The problem is they're running out of time. Second free throw for New Year, so make it 9. Good. Cross County quickly comes up the floor. Hanson swings it over to Syme, who drains a deep 3. Timeout taken by Cross County. A full timeout, we'll take a 30 here on KOOL Radio and Striv.
Mainstay Communications is Henderson's premier internet, phone, and television provider, serving the community since 1968. Mainstay Communications. Find them online today at mainstaycom.net.
Untamed Drone Boutique, located in downtown Stromsburg, is the place to shop for women's clothing, shoes, and accessories. Visit untamedroneboutique.com.
For all your irrigation needs, contact the folks at Fagan Irrigation for the fastest, reliable service. Contact Corbin at Fagan Irrigation today to see what they can do for you.
53-47, Osceola in the lead. Cross County just burned a full timeout. They still got one left, which is going to be big going down the stretch. A KOOL Junction won in overtime over Meridian earlier this afternoon. BDS, the third place winner in the CRC. And earlier today, to open things up, BDS played Cross County, with Cross County winning by 3. All games have been decided by single digits. Inbound comes in to Cole New Year, and he gets fouled from behind. 7.1 on the clock. Now to the free throw line goes Cole New Year. 6 feels almost insurmountable. 7. Even 8 would do it for the Bulldogs. First free throw. Good. Tanner Hollinger checks back in. Osceola is pulling everyone back. 7-point lead, 7.1 on the clock. Jimmy Bleck's telling his team, you gotta go after this. It's good. 8-point lead. Hanson comes up, tips it over to Allen. He fires up the 3, that's short. Osceola with a rebound, and that'll do, and the Osceola Bulldogs win the 2023 CRC, the second Crossroads Conference title in school history, in the first since 2021. 55-47 is your final score here at the York City Auditorium. We're gonna pause for 2 minutes. When we come back, we'll recap this one live from the York City Auditorium. Osceola winning 55-47.
Do you need to upgrade or expand your on-the-farm grain drying and storage system? Then you need to visit with the grain drying and handling experts at Northwest Agri-Systems in McCool Junction, helping you take control.
This is Craig Yurkowski with Ag West Land Brokers. I'm excited to be a part of the Ag West Land Brokers team. With over 25 years being in production agriculture, let me put my experience to work for you.
Configuring the Bluetooth, deciding who controls the music, remembering where you parked. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your vehicle doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like remembering if you're on the 3rd or 4th level of the parking garage. That's simple human sense.
This is Al.
Town, plus they carry your groceries to your vehicle. Bruning Grocery is your small town supermarket located in downtown Bruning.
This is Byron of the Byron Weimer Agency, located 3 miles south of Utica. We insure homes.
Nutrien Ag Solutions is the world's largest provider of crop inputs and service, helping growers increase food production in a sustainable manner. Profit from their experience. Nutrien Ag Solutions in Davenport and Edgar.
The Osceola Bulldogs are your 2023 boys CRC champs, taking down Cross County 55-47. And one incredible nightcap to what's been a fun final day of the 2023 CRC. One of the greatest venues in all of the state of Nebraska. Chase Thompson, Noah Boyd wrapping it up for you here at the York City Auditorium. Isaiah Zalazney at 32. I just wanted to go straight into that because that's what happened tonight. Isaiah Zalazney dropped 32. Kale Gustafson dropped 14. Colton and Kelby New Year combined for 9. That's it for the Osceola Bulldogs. Sorry, what an effort tonight by Zalazney in his final game at the York City Auditorium.
Yeah, Zalazney had a fantastic game. I mean, if you had to pick one player from this entire tournament,
he's the player of the tournament, easily.
He easily is. I mean, we don't get to make these great decisions, but
I think we made it for them right there. I think he made it for them tonight.
Yeah, he dropped 32 tonight, and that's without us even totaling up assists, steals, rebounds, anything else. He had 32 tonight and had a fantastic game.
We saw 2 players in this game that are going to be named to Class D2 All-State when everything comes out in late March. Both those players are going to be a factor once we get going in March at Pinnacle Bank Arena. They are playing in the toughest sub-district in the state. Have Parkview Christian, Nebraska Lutherans, Humphrey St. Francis, East Butler in that sub-district. That's going to be a brute. Talked about it to Nebraska Lutheran. I actually talked about it with Chris Spiegel, the head coach for Nebraska Lutheran, before this game too. This Osceola team is good, and they got a lot to go through to achieve their ultimate goal. And Isaiah Zalazney's senior year of a state title. They finished off the game with 15, 8 in the first, 13 in the second, 12 in the third, and 22 in the fourth to win this one. Cross County finished with 47. Ashton Simon had 16. Alex Noyd had 10. Tanner Hollinger with 8. James Elgin with 9. Toby Waller with 2 for the Cougars, who fall in the Crossroads Conference Tournament. Tyler Noah, first of all, good job today, man. What you went through today is incredibly tough. You've worked with 3 different guys through 4 different games. All of us do 3 different styles. Austin in the first game, he's more calm. Gene is the old guy who's been around the block. He knows what he's doing. Then you got the young buck with me coming in, clean shaven, and just trying to live a dream. And we got to live one today, and every player out here today. For everyone at KOOL Radio, Striv, Max Country, everyone involved in this great tournament, I can't say thank you enough for being a part of this incredible tournament. This is one of the best environments and events in the state of Nebraska. For Noah Boyd, I'm Chase Thompson saying so long from the York City Auditorium. McCool Junction and Osceola are your 2023 CRC champs.
You've been listening to exclusive coverage of high school basketball on this Nebraska Rural Radio Association station. Thank you to all of our sponsors for helping make this broadcast possible. Now, back to the music.
Tonight's the night we'll make history.